Okay. This is the EA which I want you to do. So this, looking at this, these the rules which I want you to follow, and I believe that you will understand it. First and foremost, I want to say good afternoon from Nigeria. And then this EA is going to work based on the use of the zigzag, and we have other features here. And then the EA will start placing order considering the last previous candle. Yes, the last previous candle, and the orders should be placed in steps. Also, in addition of lot size. Okay, let me explain this particular area on the chart. Let's get to the chart so that I can explain this to you. This is the chart here. What I mean is this: at the time that we set up the EA, we attach the EA, or we trigger the EA on the trading platform. Then immediately that I put it on, let me just say that I put it on this candle, that is at this time of the candle, and then at the close of this candle is bullish. So it closed the low, the high close. The close is higher than the open, so making it to be a bullish candle. So in this case, if the EA is on here at the opening of this candle, the EA should start placing buy order. You should place a buy order, and once you place a buy order and the price continue to go up, after every 10 pips you should place another order on the same lot size. After every 10 pips you should place another order at the same lot size, the same lot size, except if the user now chooses that he should be multiplying lot size as the candle, or rather the price continue to go up. You continue to place order, continue to place buy order, as long as the price continue to go up. Do you understand? If a price is moving up, the EA continue to place new buy order with either additional lot size, or as the user chooses, either just one single lot size or additional lot size. Yes, so you can just that's what it means. So this place now, what I just explained is that the as we on the EA is on now, attached. The EA is attached here, and the market price, the candle close bullish. At the opening of this candle, EA should place a buy order at this point. So as the price move up, for instance, if it is moved up by 10 pips, you should place another new order with the additional lot size, or according to the user's discretion, and that's what you continue until TP is reached. Once you close on TP, the EA should close all the open order. I hope you understand me here. Now, another thing I want to explain again on sell scenario. Let's say I place this EA on the chart, and then this candle closed. On the opening of this new candle, the EA should start placing sell. You should start placing sell. So as the market keep going down, you should place a new sell order. If it move down by 10 pips, or any choosing pips, 10 pips or whatever, if you move down by 10 pips, for example, the EA should place a new sell order on the same or additional lot size. And then if you move down again by 10 pips, you should place, the steps should be every either 10 pips away from the previous order. 10 pips away from the previous order is continuing. It will close all the trades once the TP of the last order is reached. For instance, this is the first order, and the market is going down and moving down. Once, let's say the TP is 30 pips, so once you get to 30 pips, you should close all the whole open order and start again. So that is what it is on this. Now let me also explain something. Let me bring this back again. Here, this place, I've just explained these ones, that for instance the EA should start placing buy order on the next new candle if the last previous candle closed bullish. That was what I explained. After the first buy order is placed and the price continue to move up, the EA should continue to place new orders after every certain pips. For example, 10 pips, then the EA should place a new buy orders at every 10 pips. Do you understand? Every 10 pips you should place a new. This 10 pips here is just it depends on the user. He can decide to make it 5, he can decide to make it 20. So but at this particular pips, the EA should place a new order. A new order, that is, if it is buy, you should keep on placing buy as the price continue to go up. As the price continue to go up, keep on placing buy. The same thing apply to sell. The same thing apply to sell. The same thing apply to sell here. So if the market, or rather, sorry, the candle, the EA should start placing sell order on the next new candle if the last previous candle closed bearish. I hope you understand the last previous candle. What I mean here is this. Let me go back to the chart. This place said the last previous candle means the EA was on here, and eventually at the time this one closed bearish. That means that the close is lower than the open. So at the close of this candle, at the beginning of this candle, EA should start placing sell because the previous candle closed bearish. So that was what I was explaining. So that is it. Then let's now look at reversal. The reversal scenario. When the market reverses, what happened? The EA should place a new order. For instance, let me give an instance. If the EA placed a buy order, if the EA should place buy order at this level, you should place a buy order here, and then place another buy order this place, and then you placed another buy order here, and then he placed another buy order at this level. Okay, so the reversal means that the price has moved. This was the last buy order. If the market from here, instead of going up, decided to come back to this place, to reverse back, the EA should place sell order at this last place. The level from here to this place, you should place a buy order, meaning that the distance of 10 pips from here to this place, depending on what the level the EA is placing the order, the steps that it's taking. So from here to this point is going to place a sell order. Now let's say that the EA has been placing the last order with 0.1, 0.1, 0.1 lot, or let me just give an instance, 1 lot, 1 lot, 1 lot, 1 lot. But here the market have chosen to reverse, and it comes back here. The EA should open a sell order at this level, and then the lot size should be 2. It should be times 2, or plus, could be plus 1 or plus 2, plus 1. So at this one, the EA will now place sell here with additional or multiplied lot size, and then it will, if the market continue to go down again, we should start placing sell at this level at the same lot size of 2. sell 2, and then it comes here, another sell here, it return back here, sell. So as the price kept reversing, it should start placing sell order at the same additional lot size. That means, let me give you an instance again. The market has been placing buy 1, buy 2, buy 3, buy 4, buy 5 at the same lot size. Lot 1, 2, lot size 1, lot size 2, lot size 3, lot size, sorry, let me give you again. Lot size here is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 lot. And then when the price has gotten at this 5th level and they choose to come back again, once they return back to this level at the previous open the buy order, the EA should open a sell order with the double of the lot size, or it should add the lot size. So let's give an instance that this is 1 here. So at this point the EA should place sell order with 2, and then it continue. If the price continue to go down again, it should start placing sell order 2, sell order 2 lots, sell order 2 lots. But if at this point the market now again reverse back, this EA should start placing a new order of buy with increased lot size. Increased lot size. Once the increase is made here, the EA should continue with the same increase here. Let's say this has been 2 sell. At this point it's going to be buy. As the market has reversed, it's going to be buy at this point. So this buy should be the increased lot. If it is plus, it's going to be maybe +1, it's going to be 3, 3, 3 as the price continue to go up. So that is what it is. Okay, let me reverse, come back again and explain other ones. We have alternative placing order. The alternative here, let me tell you, this one works with zigzag. It works with zigzag here, as I've mentioned earlier. Okay, what I'll do is I'm going to make a new video on this zigzag. That is the alternative placing order. I'm going to make a new video on this so that you understand. Okay, let me go back to this. Let me go back here. Closing rule. The closing rule, the EA should close any profitable order at TPS. They may have individual TPs. All the open orders you have it will have individual TPs. So the EA may close every of them at their own take profit level. Yes. Anyone. So once he closes, he leave the rest until when everyone of us. That is if the user chooses this option. Or all profiting positions should be closed when the first all. Do you understand? Okay. Alternative closing option is this: all profiting orders should be closed when the profiting positions okay. All profiting orders should be closed when the first profiting position has reached a certain pips in profit. Yes, for instance, what this mean is this. Okay, alternative closing option is close all. All the profiting orders should be closed when the first profiting position has reached a certain piece in profit. Yes, for instance, if the first open position among the open positions, for instance, the market is open buy and the price is going up and the system, the EA is opening buy and buy, the first order placed, once it gets to, let me just say, 100 pips profit, the EA should close all the buying position that are making profit at that moment, and it's going to leave the sell orders or the buying position that are not making profit at that moment until when they start making profit to close all. But alternatively again is profit percentage. The EA close all open orders if a total made profit reaches a certain percentage of the initial balance of the account. For instance, if the account is $100 account and the EA, all the open position, has made a profit of maybe 10% of the $100. That's the initial deposit. The initial deposit, the EA should close all the whole open position and start again. Do you understand? You start again. So that is it. Okay, let us look at this the example here. The example says, let's say there is an already existing buy order at the level where the EA is supposed to place an order. Then the user may choose the option either for the EA to repeat the new buy order or not. The above example is applied also for sell, please. So the same thing. The EA should replace any order closed on a profit if the market price reversed from the last placed order. But if the user choose repeat option, then the EA should be repeating the order type. Then we have other features on the EA. The features here, we have the EA should have a starting time. So that means there should be a starting time for the EA. So it now depends on the user to decide on their starting time. For instance, it could be at the start of the market day or a certain period of time of the trading day. So the EA should have a starting time. Then we have choose trading days. Yes, it could be from Monday to Friday, or you don't want the EA to trade on Fridays or whichever day. So you trade. Each open order have its own TP and stop loss, so that's option. So the user should be able to have that option. The EA should have expiring date. You should have expiring date. Yes, expiring date. So it is only the admin who can reset that particular expiring date. Then we have drawdown limit, meaning that, for instance, we have if the EA, the open positioners have long loss of a certain percentage of the equity or the balance, the EA should close the whole open position so to restart it again. Then starting lot, this one means that everyone can start with 0.01 lot size, but it is now depends on the user to choose where to the EA should start. Then additional, we have adding or multiplying lot option. So it can be set to 0 if user don't want the lots to add or multiply. Meanwhile, the user should have to switch over to either multiply or to add. But here the user have the option to say, no, I don't want it to multiply lot size, meaning that the same lot size that the EA continue to use, that scenario can mostly apply at this place. Let's say the EA has been placing buy, and the starting lot is 1, and it has been placing buy at at 1, buy at 1, third buy at one lot, fourth buy at 1 lot, fifth buy at 1 lot. But from the 50 buy, the price has dropped down to 4th buy again. Here, the EA is expected to place a sell order. You place a sell order, but the lot size should be either +1 or maybe 1 times 1. That will be whatever option that it is in. So there should be a double lot size here. There will be an increase lot size here, either by doubling or multiplying, and that's sell this time. So as the market is going down, it should now start increasing, or rather, placing a new sell order with, let's say, if the increased lot size I say here is 3, this place should be okay. This place should place a new sell order if the price continue. But if the price has come to this point and the open sell and the return come to this place and place another sell at 3, yes, 3 here, and that's increased lots here, the same size of increased lot at this point, then and they reverse back to this point, the market, the EA will now say, okay, we double the lot size on buy here. So if it is 3, the new buy should be maybe 6 or 4 according to the user's discretion lot size. So please, whatever question you need to ask me, and I will explain more. Thank you very much.